People kind of collapsing onto the street that are circulating through social media. Is there any truth to those videos, or is that essentially what we call here fake news?
Well, I have seen some of those videos, but I cannot claim that I've seen all of them. I'm not familiar with those specific videos that you're citing, but I'll say this. There were tragic losses, and for a city of 11 million people, we're talking about tens of thousands of infections. So this epidemic was new to Wuhan. So in the beginning, there was a lack of medical resources. There was a lack of experience in dealing with the new epidemic. So I wouldn't be surprised if in the beginning there were people who unfortunately and tragically were not attended to in a timely manner. But let's also be fair. We've got to see the full picture that is not always available in the Western media. That is, there has been a concerted, aggressive national campaign against this epidemic. We've seen travel bans, locking down of Wuhan City, a city of 11 million, so that the rest of the country, and indeed the rest of the world, can be spared of this epidemic. And there are signs that things are stabilizing.
Is there anything we're missing on our end about this situation?
In the beginning, there should have been more information and a better emergency response system. Even China's top leadership recognized that. I think this epidemic offered China, especially its provinces and municipalities across the country at local levels, a big lesson. That is, you've got to have more transparency in order to deal with a public emergency event. But it's also fair to say that in face of this crisis, there has been mobilization. You've got to give credit where credit is due, in that Beijing has been quick to respond since it was made aware of the situation. You see its capacity to mobilize, building 11 makeshift hospitals, for example, in a couple of days, 2 hospitals, 2 brand new hospitals in 2 weeks, and also sending tens of thousands of experienced doctors and nurses to Wuhan from across the country.